Viewers, welcome to this reading. This coffee cup reading is for all Capricorn and it's for the month of March, a little bit over 2026. I hope you'll enjoy this reading, my dear Capricorn. This is everything you need to know, all different aspects of your life. Welcome to the channel. Thank you all for being here. My gratitude to all of you. I'd like to show you gratitude to all of you who are supporting me, watching the videos, and especially those of you who are watching extra 2 videos a week for the sake of or in support of my health. I'm very much in gratitude for that. I'd like to show you your cup. It is a lot happening here, so much changes, disturbances, but great news on its way. I saw that straight away. Now I'll just put my glasses on so I can see deep about this news. What is it all about? Bear with me. Here we go. Okay, it looks to me like it's okay. It's involving a situation where you are a bit confused. Oh, sorry. Before I do that, I was wondering what this paper is doing lingering here. I do meditate prior to the coffee cup, for those of you who don't know, and I write down everything in meditation and I deliver this to you at the end of the reading. So stay tuned for that. I'll just put this away. Let me just fold it. Okay, sorry. Back to where I was. So, as I was seeing, what did I say? Confusion, bewilderment, like not sure, indecisive, not knowing what to do. All this, you know why it's happening, my dear Capricorn? Because you don't have enough information. You need enough information so that you know how to proceed, what to do. You need to research or seek experts to help you, experts' advice before making any decisions. And I feel like somehow someone is going to support you. Like I think divine is going to be bringing someone to support you. There's a lot of arguments. There's a lot of anger. There may be even abuse of words being tossed around here and there. You are going through a painful situation. It's bringing you a lot of tension because you don't know where you stand. And you know what? It's a repeated situation, like it keeps repeating. And you're tired of fighting this, doing it over and over again, repetition. So you're snapping, you're getting angry, you're losing your calmness. You're getting cranky and upset. And this is okay because you'll discover that you will discover how powerful you are. You will discover how strong you are. This is all going to help you see all that. Your instinct is letting you know just to do what is right. You are very devoted. You do give a lot of your time and your energy for those around you and for those, but you are getting upset because of lack of information, not knowing how things are. I feel like this is very much connected to a situation to do with friendship or something to do with the letter J here. J here, very strong. I think that's what the anger is all about. The letter J is all over the place. I also see number 11, and I know 11 is connected to the Chinese year of the dog, but it's also connected to people that are born Scorpio or Sagittarius, November. And it is to do with November itself. So November could be impacting in this situation. There is a lot of strength coming your way. I also feel there's a strong Leo here. A strong Leo who's an authority. Maybe they are the ones controlling the situation. Maybe they're doing all this to overcome difficulties, maybe. But they are egotistical, and it is to do with their ego. They don't like to lose. And this is to do with their self-esteem also. And it is someone devoted. I have to say, the Leo is someone devoted. They are someone fair and just. So they're fighting, whatever they're doing, they're probably fighting for what they feel it's right. Something about the instinct, your instinct, their instinct, something. But there's news. News is coming to you. It could come in a form of a letter or message or, you want to put yourself first. Self-love is very important. You have to discipline yourself. You have to bring changes to discipline yourself. And then destiny will take over. Destiny is intervening in your life. I see that very strong. It's changing your life. In fact, you got to believe in magic. the journey is going to be spectacular, because at the end of this journey of destiny intervening, you are going to be shouting to the heavens with happiness. Now you can't even imagine what I'm talking about, but very soon that's going to happen. I also know that destiny brings you a lot of abundance and a lot of luck. That is coming, because I see overflowing prosperity all over the place, a lot of money. Your accounts are going to be full. Your situation is going to be full. Money owing to you is coming. Then there's a lot of music and a lot of happiness. The change is bringing on a lot of happiness, that's for sure. Many of you may be doing careers in nurturing, or considering doing careers in nurturing, taking care of situations, taking care of business, a lot of you. But there is a lot of fulfillment, that's for sure. Abundance is coming to you. Now, it could be coming from I'm seeing a chest of wealth. What is that? A hidden treasure for you, something destined for you. A house, there's a house there also. Could it be the sale of a house, the purchase of a house? There's a lot of abundance, and it comes at a perfect time when you are feeling very low emotionally. Emotionally, you're very unhappy. Some sort of plans that were unsuccessful have left you depressed, in depression, and you've been overwhelmed with a lot of sadness and trying to find answers how to be happy again. And that is going to change. That's where you're at now. But things are changing. There's a beautiful new doorway opening for you. You're getting together with friends and trying to feel better. But there was a lot of sorrow and a lot of loss. I think you were in a lot of sorrow, and there were arguments with a lover perhaps, or even some sort of separation, some sort of what is this? I'm trying to work it out. This, someone betrayed your trust, or somebody inflicted this on you. You've accepted blame for your part, and you withdrew, but you're very sad and in sorrow. Okay, Chinese year of the dog here, very strong. And maybe the person who caused these unsuccessful plans or weren't able to help you was somebody born in the Chinese year of the dog. But I also feel at the same time, because this Chinese year of the dog has the dog itself has a lot of meaning. The dog means someone, a friend, a good friend who will help you. It also means it could be a person that could be compelled to stop you from something that's not good for you, because I see a white and a black dog, so that tells me that there is like a contradicting kind of a thing from this dog. For some of you, it could be literally thinking of buying a dog or buying the second dog, or it could be starting a family or thinking about a family. But I'll tell you one thing, there's a lot that you're obsessed about, this spiritual partnership that you were adamant and you were like thinking this is it. A spiritual situation, partnership might have come to an end. You can't, you know what, you might be dealing with someone that might be a little bit stubborn. Maybe there's Aries here very strong. I'm seeing the head of the ram. The Aries is stubborn. Yes, they can be aggressive only when they're provoked. Otherwise, they're very calm people. They're very logical and very calm people, but they do get angry when there's injustice and when things are out of their hands. That's very important for you to know. There's a part of you that you wish that you could say what you really feel inside, but you know you can't. It's like you're restricted. Someday you will. Someday you're promising yourself that someday you are going to say what's in your heart, what's left in your heart that you were not able to say. But now you're afraid. You're afraid to move. You're afraid to be yourself. You can't say a word. Feelings are overwhelming you, and you become afraid because you don't want to cause trouble. That's what I see. And in a way, you're running away because you don't want to be causing trouble in any way. And then ultimately what I'm seeing here, that there is a chapter completing. Something is ending, completely coming to an end. There's an ending and a rebirth, even though some of you, the ending looks like it could be somebody passing. It could be someone that is leaving your life completely. But there is, right next to this ending, there's a beginning. So there's a birth of something, either a child, a business, an idea, could be just becoming alive. I see that you're unstoppable. You will, not now, you will become unstoppable. Things are changing. A new pathway opens. This doorway takes you to the next level. And the next level, you are going to be unstoppable. You will stand the test of time. You will deal with everything that you need to deal with at the right time. You will do it all. You'll overcome all obstacles and move forward. I'm also seeing that if you're wondering, if you're questioning the timing is now. This is the time. I've got a yes for you. Yes, this is the right time. This is the right time for something new, a new venture, a happy outcome. Something that will follow to your positive expectations. Something wonderful is happening for you. You're stepping into a new process, you're taking step by step and setting foundations, building foundations, trying to find a way out, some of you, to something, maybe to that situation that you were feeling stuck. How to do this, how to do that. And you keep saying to yourself, keep on going, don't stop, keep going. Baby steps, you'll get there. Progress will come. So there's a lot of spiritual growth. What you've gone through has brought you a lot of spiritual growth. You were overwhelmed with problems. I need water. And I don't have water. You're overwhelmed by problems and personal issues, restrictions, other matters restricting you. There's so much of that. So many rules and regulations you had to follow. Maybe you're trying to do the right thing isn't easy. That I agree. So you felt trapped. And that there's no way out. Every way out was closed. Even though solutions might exist, but the solutions might have been out of the ordinary. They might have been at a high cost. Maybe you had to compromise your integrity and you didn't want to do that. So the answers that didn't come through, it happened for a reason. You will find through gratitude, as miracles are going to take place in your life, things are changing. I do see 2 miracles, major miracles. Miracles are going to be moving your life. I see a great big dolphin. I see the Aladdin's lamp, means wishes are going to be granted. I see financial gain. And this financial gain is coming. It's coming from something that you might have done. Hard work, being paid off, sacrifice, maybe time for you to get paid for that. From the heavens, it doesn't necessarily mean it's from work. It doesn't look like that way from me. For some of you, maybe hard work that you might have put into something is getting paid off. But it is coming from the past, something you've done in the past. And there's a lot of it coming. And it's part of the rewards for you. I see an Aquarius here. And I'm trying to think, what has an Aquarius got to do with it? With this? Okay, maybe it's the Aquarius season, the timing of Aquarius. Maybe you're dealing with it. You might be a cuspy. Capricorn Aquarius is also possible. This is, okay, Aquarius is ruled by Uranus, and I'm seeing the symbol of Uranus. And I know it is to do with freedom, but also on top of it, there's a star, which tells me that there is a possibility that one of your oldest wishes will be granted, and it could be connected to someone that is Aquarius, or it could be Aquarius time. And Aquarius time is now February. We're in February. I'm doing this for March, but I'm doing it in February, so it might be happening until the 22nd of February. It's still possible that it's taking place this year, 2026. Feeling detached and assertive, all that is because due to your hurt. You've been persevering to overcome the problems that you had, emotional problems more than anything else. You need to seek out information that will help you. Some of you might get guidance. There is also a decision that you might have made, or you might need to make. If you haven't already made it, you will need to make it. And it's in regard to partnerships, something to do with, there's a final decision that you've got to make, and it's happening between May and June. Remember those dates, May and June. There's going to be something. There's going to be some sort of communication, some sort of intellectual thinking, some sort of responsive situation where you have to respond to something, a change. Yeah, finally a decision will be made. I feel like destiny again, I'm seeing it. And destiny is also about fortune. Don't forget the wheel of fortune and luck. That's what I'm saying when I see destiny. Sometimes when I see destiny, I don't say that it's the wheel of fortune, all this, but then always the clover reminds me, the clover that's sitting there so strongly. Karma is going to end and you're starting a new life. You will get what you deserve. And if you deserve a good destiny, that's what you're getting exactly. I feel like a lot of luck and happiness is coming your way, and it's coming through perhaps a partnership. There's a lot of creative thinking, creative work, creative ideas. Timing is everything. And March marks a time where the energy will be flowing smoothly, and you are going to be feeling a little bit more confident. Maybe having triumphed over something. There could have been a great victory when the time destiny intervenes. I see that, you are overcoming obstacles in time. And you're taking action. You want to take action. Some of you are running to take action. I also see that you're telling yourself you've got to be strong. And you're saying to yourself, I've got to be strong before I take this action. I've got to have all the strength with me. There is a part of you that is afraid that you might be losing yourself, especially in a relationship. So there are karmic ties with someone. It's like, I feel like you might have lost someone and now you're thinking about to go and fight for what you lost or to pursue something new that destiny is bringing. It looks to me like you might be pursuing what destiny is giving you. Again, this 11 keeps coming. 11 is so connected to this past situation that you were restricted and you were not able to pursue. 11, Chinese year of the dog. Something about that. But I see the clover all over your reading now, even when there's no destiny now, the clover. 3 times the clover, which is all about extreme luck. Happy coincidence, unexpected rendezvous, a reward. It's everything. Like the clover. It's just pure luck in so many ways. But you're accessing information from the past, maybe through mindfulness and meditation and sitting in silence, and you're understanding things with a new perspective. You're understanding why everything did happen, and in the process of this, there is someone that you really are craving or wanting, someone that you think they are beautiful inside and out. You see the light that radiates from their soul, something that you were so connected to this person. But I feel like somehow when I talk about this person, I just feel like it's someone that you might have distant from something, distant you, like it might have been work or might have been intervention by someone that you might have distant yourself from. Or that a distance was enforced due to something, work or something. So you were putting yourself at work and just working and working hard and mastering your tasks and everything. And feeling restless but still continuing. But now you've reached to a level where everything becomes possible. There are situations that are secretive matters. But for some reason, some of you are prepared to go and to begin to take the first step, to go forward. Stepping forward with confidence and taking up a challenge. The driving force behind all this is this connection you have, a soul connection with someone. Something that has developed over time. Something that's so refined that it's been maybe years you've invested in this situation. You want to be yourself. You want to do your own thing. You want to be able to. And again, number 11 is all over the place. I wonder if some of you are seeing 1111. 1111 is all over this reading, my dear Capricorn. It's shocking. But you feel like you're standing alone. You're not supported. You wish that there was someone with you supporting you. But you don't have the support to take action. You don't think that you've got the right to take action. But you know what's amazing? It shows here that expect the unexpected. Something that's going to happen. Something impulsive. Something out of the blue. Something passionate. Something really big is going to take place. And I feel like this is where it's going to give you the position of authority, and you're climbing the ladder, whether it's going to be at work, it's going to be in regard to your finances, whether it's going to be in regard to someone special from your, past lives. It is something major is happening. And this something major is giving you a sudden change where you're straight away something's happening. But I'm seeing you uniting with someone and putting your money together with someone. Is that possible? Let me just see. Is that putting money together? No, you're not putting money together. Sorry, I misunderstood that. You're not putting money together, but you are spending a lot because of something that you have decided to do. Even though you are financially disciplined and you're very cautious, but there may be extra money coming in that you are thinking of spending and celebrating and doing something really big. Buying your own business, maybe running your own business. There is a transport here. Truck. I see a truck, like a truck or a van or something to do with. I think it's representing transport. Let's just say transport. Some of you are retiring, leaving work because of so much money that you have. Some of you want to move and do work elsewhere, moving for work. You've got to pay attention to details and red flags if there is any around cautioning you, because I feel like there are some red flags. Even though you are right, and your intuition might be telling you things, and your intuition is right. You seem to be addicted to someone. There's someone that you're very much addicted to, that you're thinking about all the time. And you're thinking about this person. I feel like they're far from you because there's a thing where you're wondering, you're hoping that they'll wait for you. That kind of a situation. Someone that you truly love, it's like they're your heart and soul, and you're hoping that they will wait for you. Either way, my dear Capricorn, your soulmate is about to enter your life, so very soon you are destined to be with someone wonderful, and this someone wonderful is a fire energy, 100% fire energy. And the first one that I see here, for the majority of Capricorn, I see Aries and Sagittarius. They're leading the way. They are the highest in number, Aries and Sagittarius. Now your soulmate, my dear Capricorn, is fire, which what we're talking about now, Aries, Sagittarius, and Leo. But because I have a lot of Aries and a lot of Sagittarius, for the majority it'll be Aries and Sagittarius, and then for the second level is Leo. What's important about this, you need to know, your soulmate is fire energy and water. So I see the fire here very strong, and as for the water, I see Pisces very strong, and I see Scorpio very strong. Then comes Cancer third, but Pisces, Scorpio for the majority. The second level is Cancer. So there's your soulmate there, and it's your soulmate that's coming, and it's fire and water. Now, I see earth energy also here. Many of you could be dealing with earth energy like yourself. Very strong. Very, very strong, Capricorn. There is Taurus, Libra. There is Virgo also, Gemini. Not just a normal Virgo with Gemini, not a normal Taurus with Libra. So strong earth energy here. Capricorn leading the way so far. Wait. In the air energy, I see Aquarius, but I also see Libra, Taurus. Now Libra, Taurus becomes 6 times. Gemini, Virgo has become also 1, 2, 3, and 3 before, with the Virgo having Gemini. That makes it 6. Taurus, Libra, Virgo, Gemini leading the way in the earth energy. But your soulmate, I've already talked about. These could be people that you're dealing with on a high level. As for the Chinese, I'm going to go through them quickly. There's Chinese year of the dragon, the dog. Chinese year of the monkey. Chinese year of the goat. Chinese year of the rooster. These are the main ones. Let me just look properly. The dragon, the dog, the monkey, the rooster, and the goat. Then for the majority of you, and the second level is the horse, the rat, the snake, and the ox. That's how they rank up, so that you know. Now I'm going to pass on this information. I can't believe I did all this without water, and I was needing water, so not bad. But it's not good, that's for sure. All right, I'll still continue because I don't want to stop it and go get water. Let me just do this. Quickly go through it. Okay, it says major disturbances, and I saw that at the beginning. Major disturbances may bring chaos, but this is due to a promise of renewal. So in order for you to renew a new life, a new lease of life, there will be disturbances. There could be even be a little bit of chaos. That's why I saw you spending a lot of money for something, doing some action. But this is going to be all due to a promise of renewal, where you are going to have a better life. You will be regenerating. When your soulmate enters your life, that's fire. That's regenerating. You're starting over. So it says victory and harmony. Okay, followed after the chaos, it says it's all due to a promise of renewal, followed by victory and harmony. So victory and harmony both coming your way. That's beautiful after that chaos. Dealing with the unexpected. Oh my God, I saw that here. You are going to be dealing with the unexpected, something that is unexpected. But there is the gift of freedom that comes out of it again. It's a gift of freedom. Breaking free from all attachments. Maybe not all, but from attachments. After chaos, you are free to go. Timing is now. And I've got a yes for something you're thinking about, something that you're wondering about. The timing is now, yes. And it's now, the Chinese year of the horse, 2026. If you've been wanting to know about timing, it's all now, this year, 2026. The year of the horse, freedom and spiritual growth. You are going to be seeing someone. You are going to a buffet, sweet pastries and cakes, something about a buffet. Or you might be meeting someone at a buffet where there's a lot of sweets and pastries and cakes. A diamond, a money tree. Diamond is a precious gift. It can be anything. And luck was all over your coffee, so it could be abundance. Play the lottery. There could be a precious gift from the heavens for all your sacrifices and for the past work that you've done. There's money owing to you, that's for sure, from the past. But you've got to pay attention to detail when you're signing contracts. Money tree is all about money. A lot of money coming your way, big time. Now, my dear Capricorn, I'm going to go through all the names, initials of people that you are dealing with, thinking about on a high level, the majority of you. The more the number of that initial, the majority of you are dealing with those initials of people or places. Even a business could be an initial. So 6 times I got the letter Y for yes. So you could be, buying a business that's called Yogis, opening a business called Yogi or something like that. So the Y would be that. If majority of you are doing that, I mean, that's what this is, dealing with someone that has an initial, or there's a situation that has an initial Y. So 6 times Y for yes, 5 times E for elephants, 5 times J for Japan, 4 times C for Canada, 4 times U for umbrella, 4 times K for kilogram, 3 times H for horse, 3 times M for money, 3 times D for dog, 3 times W for winter, 3 times A for apple, and the rest, now 2 times V for victory, and the others are 1, B for butterfly, and T for tiger. You were given 2 numbers, my dear Capricorn. Number 3, it's all about family, and it's about expansion, and it's about business. Working for business, starting your own business, it's all about that. It is about also your skills, educational skills, upgrading, studying, and so forth. And it is about union, working with people, like, partnerships in business. Starting from the time you see this in March, it's happening because it's 3 connected to March. People born in March are Pisces and Aries. And Aries was very strong here. And so was Pisces, actually. 3 is connected to the Chinese year of the tiger. And courageousness is required, and it's going to be provided so that you can move on to the next level. From the time you see this cup up to 3 months, so from March to June, okay? The next one is number 8. You're transcending to high levels, connected to the Chinese year of the goat. It is also connected to people born in August, and August itself, August 2026, just like 3 was connected to March 2026, something happening. Now the expansion and the transcending to high levels. 8 is August. August is connected to Leo. There was very strong Leo and Aries, both with a very strong fire energy. And also it's connected to Virgo. And there was 6 Virgo with Gemini also there. Could be people born in August. And August itself, 2026. Transcending to high levels from now to August. Major climbing, ranking up the ladder. And that is the end of your reading, my dear Capricorn. I hope you enjoyed it. Do give me a thumbs up. Let me know what you think. Your feedback is vital, and so is your support. Please continue supporting me. I wish you abundance of blessings, love, light, peace, and healing. Namaste.